the screen's not up. Okay. So they can see us, can they? Hopefully. Okay. Sego Sawatwego, good morning. It's now December the 18th at 9:45 in the morning, and we are now at council for our regular meeting. I want to take this opportunity to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the council and our staff and all of our community members. I hope that your holiday is happy and safe. And this morning I was informed that a colleague of ours has passed away. Former Grand Chief Tim Thompson from Akwesasne has passed away, and and the funeral service will be on Saturday at noon at the Catholic Church there. So in honor of Chief Tim Thompson's life and his contributions to the Akwesasne community and to the First Nations at our meetings, we will have a minute of silence in honor of his passing. May the Great Spirit comfort his family and the Akwesasne community, and may his soul rest in peace. Yeah. So on the agenda, we have, we need the first motion will be to make a motion that this meeting is now in session.
Motion.
Moved by Aaron, who will second it.
I'll second it.
Curtis. Anyone opposed? Seeing none. Motion is carried. The next item is to review and adopt the agenda. There is an additional item that I've asked Shelley and Charlie to put on the agenda. It just came through this morning. Has that been done, Charlie? Just hold on. And I apologize. Angela sent an email at 12 after midnight. Just let me see. It's in the agenda. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. It's on the agenda. That's all I wanted to confirm. Okay. Is there a motion then to adopt the agenda?
I'll move.
Linda, who will second it?
I'll second.
Ogwari, anyone opposed? Seeing none, the motion is carried. We will now review and adopt the minutes of December the 2nd. Are there any errors, omissions, or corrections? Just on motion 8, we probably need a capital M on mortgage. Are there any errors, omissions, or corrections? Seeing none, can I have a motion to accept the minutes of December the 2nd, 2024?
I'll move, Chief.
Linda, is there a seconder?
I will second.
Aaron? Anyone opposed? Seeing none, the motion is carried. We'll have the meeting minutes of December the 2nd.
That's what we just did.
No, there's another, oh, these are private minutes, pardon me, in the wrong section. Okay. We'll have the library minutes. Motion to acknowledge.
All motion.
I'll second, Chief.
Aaron and Linda. Anybody opposed? And it's December the 3rd minutes are here as well, so add that to your agenda, please. Is the mover and seconder accepting both December 2nd and 3rd?
What's the December 3rd minutes?
It's in my package.
Mm-mm.
Do all the council not have it in their package?
No.
No.
The library minutes for
Yeah.
November and December. That was December 3rd. is
Oh,
the
okay.
library
We're
minutes.
here.
Okay.
These
I
are
got
the
Yes.
library minutes.
Yes, that's fine.
November and December. TMC approved. So just record it with the mover and seconder's authorization. Can we record them both in the same motion?
Yes,
Yep.
you can.
Okay. The motion is carried. Meetings outside of the territory. I have to schedule a meeting with Dr. Staney Brown from the School of Dalalana School of Public Health in Toronto. He's going to see what they can do to help us with the water, to put pressure on the government for more money, to get money into the Ontario region to fix the boil water advisories. Of course, we still have some outstanding in our community, and there are 20 and 19 communities in Ontario that's still under boil water advisories.
When's that meeting?
When is that, Chief?
I haven't set it up. He's just requested a meeting, so I don't know. It might be,
January, February?
it might be December whenever he has time to meet. So it might be between Christmas and New Year's. I don't know.
Okay.
Where would
It's
that
whenever he
be?
has
Toronto?
time. Pardon me?
Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the university. So that's the only meetings that and of course then the travel to the funeral for Grand Chief Tim Thompson. It's kind of at a difficult time of the year. It's so busy just before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So that meeting is to be arranged. Dr. Staney Brown. And Chief. Is there a motion to approve those two meetings outside the territory?
Almost, Chief.
Curtis,
I'll second, Chief.
Maury? Anyone opposed? Anyone opposed? Seeing none, the motion is carried. I forgot to ask, is there any business arising from the minutes of December the 2nd? Ogari? Linda? Aaron?
Nope.
Curtis? Okay, just note that there's none. Motion to approve the regular council meetings for January will be on the 8th and 22nd at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the local business will be January the 13th and 29th at 7 p.m. Regular council will be on February the 5th and 19th at 9:30 a.m. And the local business will be the 12th and 26th at 7 p.m.
Chief.
I can't do
That
the
was done.
8.
Okay, we'll call that up then, just hold on.
So both the January regulars need to get moved.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
So
and
we'll-
that's to the 25th. It's the 21st to the 25th, so I'm gonna have to cancel my
Okay,
eye
let's-
appointment.
I see that,
So
yeah.
if it's not the
Just read
8th, then what day will it be then instead of the 8th? What day are you proposing that you're available?
I just can't do the 7th or 8th, but I can do the 9th or 10th, I believe.
So any other day but the 8th? Will the 7th work for you?
No, I can't do the 7th. I just said that.
Okay, what about the 9th?
Yeah, I could do the 9th.
Is the 9th okay?
That's a
with
Thursday,
everybody?
though. What about the Friday? The 10th.
I'm available on the 10th.
Yeah, me too. I ain't got nothing on the 10th.
Does that work better, Linda? Because Thursdays are your payroll day?
Which day?
No, I'm good for that now. I have a backup now.
Okay.
I trained somebody to do my payroll.
Nice. So
So-
I'm good 9th or 10th, whatever works
So which
better
day
for
would you
guys.
prefer?
Either one's good for me. Whatever suits your
I'm good
schedule.
with either date.
Do the ninth.
The 9th, okay. And on the 22nd, that's not a good date, I'm hearing.
No.
AI Housing Symposium. So with January the 20th or the 23rd or the 24th.
I think you
No,
guys are
we're
gone
here till
that
the
whole week.
25th.
You're gone the whole week of that week, chief.
Well, AI Housing, I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
On my email, it says
It's
from the,
it's the 21st to the 25th or something, isn't it?
yeah, that's what my email says.
The housing symposium?
Yep.
No, it's only the 21st, 21, 22.
Oh, because on this email it says
I got
21st
s-
to the 25th.
I had the same email.
We've got a, oh
Well,
wait,
that's why I
there's an a Microsoft conference, 655 Bay Street. Okay, that's our next follow-up with the,
Is there,
with our capital funding stuff.
When was that date,
The
chief? I
20th.
forget. The 20th?
So I guess it would have to be the 24th then, but I would prefer, okay. Does the 24th work?
It's fine with me, as long as council's here.
24th is good with everybody then?
Yep.
So it'll be the
24th of January?
24th of January.
I'm not good for that. It all depends on what time that is. Are we going to Toronto for that?
Are we
The 24th, what's that for? For local
24th?
or for regular?
It's for regular.
Regular.
Because on the 24th, I have a eye operation.
Oh, okay then, so when will you be back in commission?
I should be back the next day. It's just laser.
How about the 27th or 28th of January?
Yep, that's good.
Which day?
20.
Why don't we say the 28th? It gives the council, the staff a chance to get the agenda ready.
All right.
28th?
Yep.
Okay, the 28th it'll be. And the other dates are good? January 13th and 29th are good for local?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't hear
There's
Charlie.
3 people confirmed, there's 1 space left.
Yeah, that's what I read it
Did
too.
you put me
There was
down, Ms.
still
Boyd?
one space left from MBQ.
Did you put me down as going?
That space is going to be reserved for part. Charlie, can you register a water company? Thank you.
So the 13th and 29th are good for everyone?
Yep.
For local? Anyone have a problem with it? Seeing none? February the 5th and 19th are good for everybody?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And February the 12th and 26th are good for everybody for local business? Okay, can we have a motion to accept those dates then as discussed?
I'll motion.
I'll second, chief.
The motion is carried. We have a harvesting request from Daryl Peter Ricard. Daryl's returning as a hunter and is applying for permission to hunt in Stone Mills, Greater Napanee, and Prince Edward County area for the year 2025. He will be hunting for deer in the early winter or late fall, geese, ducks, partridge, turkey in the spring, and fall fishing for pike, bass, walleye, perch sporadic throughout the year.
I'll motion, chief.
Okay, but now we also give them a letter if they need to get permission to go on private land. That should be in here.
It was,
So we don't wind up in the same situation we had with one other case. Because a lot of the people do not know that yet. So Chris Brandt, is there a second for that?
I'll second, chief.
Daryl has had permission letters year after year after year, as he lives just down by, between Digital and Anthony.
So, but in Prince Edward County, because we had a situation where they confiscated the deer and the gun
Yeah.
and laid charges, and we had to spend a lot of money to sort that out in the court. So, until M&R changes their policy, then our people are still gonna have that problem. We're still waiting to hear back from the deputy minister further to the discussion with the deputy minister that we had here at the fire hall. So these letters should be amended to recognize that we're not giving permission to go on private property.
I agree.
Okay. So it's been moved by Chris Brandt and seconded by Linda to approve the request. Anyone opposed? Seeing none, the motion's carried. So Susan and Shelley, can you follow up with Steve and Lindsay to make sure those letters get amended, that it's not conferring permission to go on private property. They have to get permission to do that, otherwise it can lead to legal issues. The Canada Housing Infrastructure Fund application. The Canada Infrastructure is currently accepting applications until May the 19th for Indigenous applicants. The recommendation is to approve and submit an application to the Canada Housing Infrastructure Fund for Sadie's Housing Development, Phase 2, with a project budget of $7,048,671.12, which $638,640.39 will come from the road SP budget. Approved to submit an application to the Grant Housing Infrastructure Fund for Huron Grant Housing Development, Phase 3 project totaling $7,729,801.53, of which $1,287,662.50 will come from road SP budget. And it's been signed off by both Tom Crane and the Finance Department, Amber Wilson. Does council approve? The council, just remind the council, we do need to, if it's going to be served with the lagoon, there's over a $6 million need there to upgrade or replace the lagoon. It's at capacity and it's saturated, so it's at its life's end, and so that needs to be. And we still do not have approval for the $6 million, so this may have to be serviced by water and a septic system
This is just the application,
for
right?
now. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
I'll
just to get
motion.
the application. We got the request, and the department is looking for money to do it. But again, the Ontario region is very strapped with
Maybe
capital.
by the time this is ready, we'll have money to upgrade that system.
If it's just an application, I'll second Aaron's
Yep.
motion then.
Okay, Aaron? So this is part of what we're lobbying for in Toronto.
Mhm.
Shall
Been moved by Aaron and seconded by Chris Brandt.
I think they did they put in for that peatland? They're
Pardon
putting
me?
in for that peatland system upgrade in this application, I thought.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
gonna try,
Perfect.
but we're also trying for year-end money from ISC to, because if we don't, that school has to close.
Oh my God,
We can't do that,
no.
so.
Is anyone opposed to this motion? Seeing none? The motion is carried. Shirley, do you want to make sure that Chris Miracle is not joining us by by Zoom? Pardon me?
It notifies me.
Okay.
Someone's on there.
Okay, thank you. The next item is the Mohawks, the Bay of Quinte Elder Care Home, the tripartite agreement. The Mohawks, the Bay of Quinte's repayable loan from CMHC Mortgage Housing Corporation requires security. This has been arranged through a capital funding subsidy that the MBQ will receive from the Ministry of Long-Term Care for the Mohawks, the Bay of Quinte Elder Care Home to facilitate the security, a tripartite agreement between MBQ, the Ministry of Long-Term Care, and CMHC has been provided. The recommendation is to approve the signing of the tripartite agreement between MBQ, the Ministry of Long-Term Care, and CMHC for the elder care home. And as you are aware, on December the 5th, 6 million of the 34 million is a forgivable loan. And we will repay this from the $48 million Ministry of Long-Term Care subsidy that will come from over a 25-year period. And those agreements have been signed and are in place.
Okay, I'll motion.
No second, chief.
Aaron and Curtis. There's a letter here from the Honorable Gary Adan Sangari, and he is the Minister of the Canadian, the Governor of Canada's Minister of Crown Relations, and it's regarding the Residential School Missing Children Community Support Fund. And so say here, dear Chief Miracle, thank you for your correspondence of August the 26th concerning funding for the Residential Schools Missing Children Community Support Fund. Providing support to survivors, families, and communities impacted by residential schools remains a priority of the government of Canada's work to advance reconciliation. As such, we want to make sure that the Residential Schools Missing Children Community Support Fund supports you and the Survivors Secretary in the best way possible. In response to what we heard, we are committed to working in partnership with communities to ensure a more flexible approach to how Residential Schools Missing Children Community Support Fund communities is carried out in this vital work. This is why I restored the funding up to $3 million per applicant in August 2024. The identification of unmarked burial sites at former residential schools across the country is a stark reminder of the pain and lasting harm caused by these institutions. To help move forward, in addition to the funding of Residential Schools Missing Children Community Support Fund, I am grateful to the Independent Special Interlocutor for Missing Children and Unmarked Graves and Burial Sites for her dedication in listing and working with survivors, and her final report released on October the 29th, 2024. We are carefully reviewing its findings and recommendations. We continue to engage in a constructive dialogue with partners and communities in how best to support survivors, families, and communities in their efforts to bring their children home. Motion to acknowledge the letter And I guess, Susan, do you intend to apply for this fund? Is that your department? So there's up to $3 million. There's money per community. And I did read in the news that they're going to bring cadaver dogs to search the graves where these it looks like there's been burials have taken place. And so we do have some from our community that have been buried there in those, but mostly at that Mohawk Chapel in Brantford. One's in our family. And so if they're going to repatriate the bodies, I would like to bring our great aunt home and bury her with our grandfather.
I'll motion, Chief.
I'll second. It's in the add-on.
It's on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it here, Gary.
Susan, I'm aware that there were 3 others in my research that had family members buried that died at the residential school, but they were never, their bodies were never returned according to the report. Are you aware of any others?
Don't have any names, and that's what we reached out to community for lately, so that closes Friday.
So our relative, her name is Jenny Miracle, and she's our grandfather, David Miracle's sister. They were enrolled at the residential school in August of 1896, and she died there in August the 16th, 1900, according to what the police gave us. The Queen Anne Silver, an MCR to remove the Christmas for the Xmas service. Actually, no, that's insulting to the religion to call it Xmas. Please, I'll put Christmas there. Yeah.
You're handling that, Chief?
Yes, motion to approve. We just got to take it on the.
Almost,
I'm
Chief.
presuming that they're going to use it. We haven't heard from them, but usually they do.
That's the one at Christchurch, right, Chief?
Hmm?
That's the one at Christchurch? Is where?
They use it at All Saints.
Oh, okay.
I'll second that motion, Chief.
Curtis. No, they're having a Christmas carol service and 9 lessons on the Christmas Eve at Christchurch
Yes.
at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, it's at 3 in the afternoon.
It's 3 in the afternoon.
There's nothing there at night?
Nothing. They don't have the 11:30 service anymore
Okay.
at either of the churches.
All right.
It was too late. A lot of the older people want it earlier in the day. And since it's mostly old people that go to church, they have to be accommodated. Usually the young people don't go to church until they get old. So Curtis is moving to approve. Is there a seconder? Sign the MCR?
Chris did.
Who?
Chris.
Chris, okay. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, he did.
Anyone opposed? Motion is carried. The next item is the AIAI Youth Planning Fund, the letter of agreement. MBQ has received a letter of agreement from AIAI for $25,000 for youth planning for the future. The MBQ Youth Council will meet to draft a work plan that will be presented at a later date. It's requested that council acknowledge receipt of the AI letter of agreement for youth planning for future and sign the letter of agreement. Is there a motion to do this?
I'll motion.
I'll
Yeah.
second.
Aaron and Aguari. Is anyone opposed? Anyone opposed? Seeing none, the motion is carried. The Infrastructure Department Director Todd Kring has placed, there's a hydro connection at 57 Snookies Road. The request is to approve Hydro 1 to connect 57 Snookies Road as per the attached hydro layout. Nick Brinklow, the superintendent, has reviewed, and it's recommended that council grant approval for Hydro 1 to complete the work. Is there a motion?
I'll motion.
I'll second, Chief.
Mhm.
Speak up.
Shelley, I'm supposed to sign this, the application for consent is where, this is where I sign here, in this block here.
There's usually a tiny little.
This is municipal.
Yeah.
Have them correct their forms because this says. Here goes the 18th of 12th month. And that has to be an MCR, does it, Shelley? Okay, thank you. We have a hydro connection at 79 Bayshore Road. And the request is that requesting the approval to connect the hydro at 79 Bayshore Road as per the hydro layout. Nick Brinklow, the road superintendent, has reviewed. It is recommended to TMC's grant approval for Hydro 1 to complete the work. Is there a motion?
I'll motion that, Chief.
Chris Brandt. Is there a seconder?
I'll second.
Ogwari. There is a request to connect hydro at 623 Lower Slash Road. Requesting approval for Hydro 1 to connect 623 Lower Slash Road as per the attached hydro layout. Nick Brinklow, the road superintendent, has reviewed. Replace two times new 45 feet 3 poles along the road allowance. So they're replacing 3 poles. It is recommended that council grant approval for Hydro 1 to complete the work. Is there a motion?
A motion.
So they've got to replace, they've got to replace 3 poles, but why, it says replacement of 2
poles.
times
40,
3 poles.
45 foot 3.
Oh, two times new, 45
3 poles.
45 foot 3.
3 poles. Okay.
Does
Oh,
it mean-
45 foot 3-inch poles. Okay.
Oh, there's 2 poles. Okay, you're right.
No.
And it's moved by Aaron, who will second it.
45-foot class 3 poles.
Class 3 poles.
Class 3
Well,
poles.
they should,
Yeah, I know they should. He should,
mention class 3
but
poles.
he didn't. That's
Okay.
the class.
Okay,
I thought it was 45 foot.
So
three.
do we want to make more than that they're class 3 poles rather than?
Well,
rather
just
than-
to put where they're replacing two 45-foot 3 poles along the road lines.
The 3 is the class. That's all.
Not the inch.
No,
That's a class
Not
pole,
inches.
Not inches.
It's-
So that, I think that should be stated that they're class 3 poles that are.
Oh, it's a class 3 pole.
45-foot class 3 poles, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right then.
Thanks.
However it needs to be worded, that's fine. You know more about these hydro poles than I do.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. I did it.
Okay, motion to, Aaron's moving. Who's going to second it? Good morning, Chris.
I'll second that.
So Councillor Chris Miracle has now arrived. We are now at item number add-on there, the add-ons from Angeli. So this has been approved. 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 Okay, so we're now at this is the end of the public portion of our the regular meeting. So we'll need a motion then to go in private.
A motion to.
Moved
I'll
by
second.
Curtis and seconded by Linda. Anyone opposed? It is now 10:23 a.m. Thank you very much, buddy, for joining our regular session of council. And I wish, again, reiterate from all of our here, our council and staff, we wish all of our community members and everyone a happy and safe holiday, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, good health and happiness and prosperity in the new year.
Please stay safe, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.